Hey, what's going on? We're camping.
Yeah, we are. You're showing everybody where we're at.
We're at Site 33, Bahia Honda State Park.
Look at this. Oh, man. I got to get this over here so you can... It's been a day. Look at how red my face is. So we literally unhitched to run up to the store to
get a signal.
To get a signal. There's no signal here. So we're at the store parked kind of illegally, holding up my laptop. Robert's trying to find a way to prop up the laptop. I might still have to hold it. Yeah, we're here. Woo! Can you hear us okay? Because it's we didn't mean to be late. We were hoping that we could do this from the campsite. We literally unhooked and ran here. We haven't put anything away.
Yeah.
We haven't done anything.
We just got the AC going for Oscar.
So yeah, Oscar's in the camper with the AC.
And it's side to side level.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's pretty hot and toasty here. So I'm not prepared because I thought we were going to arrive a little earlier than we did. We had
Here, switch cups, baby.
We had a couple
I got the laptop. Okay. We're trying to prop the laptop so it doesn't fall.
Prop up my laptop because for some reason with the mobile, it won't connect to one that I've already set up.
If it falls, we're
so
because it's
sorry.
hanging literally by the edge of the dashboard and on a family-sized Cheez-It Grooves box.
This is hilarious. I am taking a picture just because this is so funny how we have this rig. That's funny.
To all of you guys who are new to us, who are looking for do nice things all the daydream time.
Yeah, the daydream.
Daydream for about night things. That's it. We thank you and welcome you to RV Weekends. It's Robert and Sherry.
Yeah.
RV Weekends.
Wait, yes. Those are Cheez-Its.
They're very delicious.
There's the mangoes. Mangoes maybe soon. I love mangoes.
I buy Cheez-It Grooves by 4 boxes at a time.
You see what we have propped up here, right? Because we're in the Keys and we're planning on using this.
Yes, there was a line of cars to get into this park, so it wasn't like you could just pull in and get in. I mean, there was a line of vehicles trying to get in here.
It's been a day. So let me start up here and see Homestead Aquarius. Yay, RVDJ. You're driving.
Yeah.
New Horizons. You're working and listening. Awesome. Nursing our travel bug. Woohoo. Griswold Family Vacay.
Yeah, we're in a no parking zone, so if we get a cop pull up,
a
ranger might tell us to move.
Moving really quickly, but at least we're trying.
There they are. Somebody's coming out.
We might be getting ready to get busted.
Oh no.
Oh. So right in front of us, there's a garage door.
A roll-up door.
And so it opened up. It's literally right in front of us. And we're oh, we're gonna get busted, but they literally
threw a bag of trash
out. But then I think that they saw us because they were doing this, looking as it's going.
I think because the truck was running, they were okay.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Let me see if I can show you a picture.
Hey, KNR. Yeah, so
we're illegally parked. If you look at the sign down there, it says no parking, deliveries only, concession deliveries. But to get a free Wi-Fi, we have to get right next to the building.
And this is how you guys are set up right now.
Teetering on the box of Cheez-Its.
Teetering on the Cheez-Its. We are at Bahia Honda State Park in the Florida Keys.
And we'll be here till next Saturday.
We'll be here for 2 weeks.
2 Saturdays.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yep. And we're the only ones here, but we got families. The only ones here from my family, I mean. We got family coming in a week. They'll be here next Saturday to camp with us in different campsites. So it was once we got going, it was pretty much uneventful, other than I took one wrong turn.
It was, yeah. I guess if y'all caught the earlier lives this morning, it was a little stressful this morning, but we made it.
Yeah, we were staying the night in Davie, Florida, which is south of West Palm Beach, southwest of West Palm Beach, and just northwest of Fort Lauderdale. And we're just staying overnight to kind of break up the trip, so we're not driving 7 hours straight.
Yeah, I can't do 7 hours
So
right now. I'm pulling up the description here.
So we stopped in there, stayed the night, and we went to leave. We didn't unhitch. We didn't put out our stabilizers. We didn't put our awning out. We didn't put anything out. We just
hold on.
We just put out electricity and water and left our truck hitched up. So in the morning, we just put in the bicycles. We had to take the bicycles out because we store them inside. We put the bicycles in and rearranged everything inside. I disconnect the power and the water and pulled off the leveling blocks about 6 foot up.
Yep.
Put it in park, got the leveling blocks, put them in the truck, and went to take off, and the trailer brakes wouldn't let us go anywhere. So the trailer brakes were engaged.
KNR says the signal is horrendous.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid of that. That's one of the reasons why I went ahead and tried to list a bunch of kind of what we wanted to talk about. Of course, we want to thank everybody for helping us because we hit that 1K. I think we've hit it 3 times now, but we're solid. We're at 1,006, I believe, and we've been solid 1,006 for 2 days. So hopefully it won't drop again, but literally, I think 3 times we went, woohoo!
Well, maybe, we could walk out and go on the front porch. It's going to be hot. We can do that.
We could do that. Y'all want to go see the water and see if we can get a better
signal? Why don't you
signal?
do that? You walk over there, I'll park the truck, and maybe it'll get a better signal.
Can you bring my water when you come over?
Yes.
We're gonna go for a walk. Oh, y'all are up close and personal with me right now. Oh. All right, let's see here. We're going for a little walksy. Oh, I think I see some shade. So, I don't know if y'all could see this or if the sun is too blinding. But well, I don't think our signal's that great either. So we're gonna pop on up here. We're at the marina. We may get busted because we don't have a mask on. All right. Can y'all still look at my hair, man? Hot mess. Woo! There we go. So can y'all hear me now? Am I okay? Because I'm outside the marina. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look. It is good. It is for us. It's kind of like our little heaven on earth. I don't want to get the laptop too close to the edge. My luck, some seagull will come and knock it off. But I wanted to do something I did. I think I did this 2 weeks ago. I kind of did like a shout out to a bunch of channels. And so I went ahead because I was worried about our internet and I was worried about not being able to connect. So I went ahead and pre-populated. Oh, I'm such a sweaty mess. Went ahead and pre-populated all of the channels that I really, really wanted to like kind of give them a help. And it looks like I only have 7 people on here right now. So I don't know how much help I will be. I would love to try to help everybody. But please check the link, the description. Sorry, squirrel. I'm reading the comments. Please look at the description. And if you see any of those channels, I'm just going to read them real quick. I've got the RBDJ, which is just, it's a new channel that we're really hoping we can help out. Great channel though, so please check them out. We've been emailing back and forth.
Oh, it looks good, baby.
Does it?
Yep.
You want to turn your volume off down there?
Yeah.
Because it's going to echo.
Yeah, it's all.
I can hear it.
What are you talking about?
Smarty pants. Vanderella. I tried to go through my subscribed list and picked out channels that were. Oh, thank you.
This should be fine, baby. You shouldn't have to.
Well, it's not steady. I tried to pick out channels that were under 1,000. Most of them were under 500, but there are some that are that 500 to 700 range. I tried to pick out channels that were all from around, not just the RV community, but there's some arts and crafts. There's some cooking. There's a couple homesteading channels, a little bit of everything. So I'm going to just start reading at the beginning.
You can stand up unless you want to.
No, RV DJ, Vanderella, which I love Vanderella and Johnny's Journey. Rayleigh's Creative Travel. And if you guys are on here, I know I've got a bunch of mods that are here. If you're on here and you can go ahead and drop links, that would be fabulous. If you can't drop them because of wherever you're at or you're on your phone, that's awesome too. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure I provided the links to everybody. Our Destinations, awesome lady, great channel. Again, kind of new, just starting out. Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Code List. Nettie is a very dear friend of mine. She's super mod. She's mama mod. She's everything. We all go to Nettie for help. I know she's the first person I jump to if I can't hop on something. If I can't get on a live, she sends the messages. Last week she got me bailed out. She had somebody fill our spot because we couldn't get online. So Nettie, they're just starting out with putting content out. They're retiring in September, and so that content is going to start coming in really good and really quick. And let's bless her. On Van Life Mode, another great new channel, Camping Companions. I don't know if anybody has checked that one out. They're fairly new. Wander Till Lost. Love them. Living Faith Homestead. So homesteading is something that Robert and I are curious about. I think we're probably looking at that for our future plans. So I've been trying to connect with some of the homesteaders so that we could learn some information, figure out how to do it. Let's see here. Clever Science. All right. Really cool channel. They do lots of science experiments. If you've got kids, it's a great channel to show different things with your kids, especially right now if you're stuck at home. Not About the Destination. Wow. That says a lot about like us too. Well, not about the destination. It's a great channel, but we always talk about how it's not just where you end up at and what your destination is. It's the journey along the way. And I even mentioned that this morning when we had all of our issues, like the journey along the way. We need to enjoy it, even though it wasn't perfect to start with. K&R Destinations. I know they're in the house.
Mm-hmm.
They are hilariously fun. I love both of them. So supportive of everybody. Griswold Family Vacay. And y'all put your numbers in here because I'm not sure. I know a lot of people were pushing last night, so I'm not sure where your numbers are at. Johnny's Journey. This is one of the ones where I was telling you we've got a couple that are right there near the 1,000 mark, and I would love to get them over that 1,000 mark. looks like we have 10 people in here. So if people do not have these channels, I mean, you've got the possibility of picking up 10 extra friends. And this one doesn't need any extra help, but we all need extra help. But I wanted to put this one in here because him and his wife have been important and instrumental in helping a lot of van lifers, a lot of van lifers, a lot of YouTubers just kind of get their feet on the ground, giving them support and education and helping them. And that's Blue Wave Odyssey. So Bob is amazing. We all love Bob because he's the one that kind of gives us all a lot of support. When you have a question, you email him and you could definitely get the answer. He pops in as much as he can. He's a busy man, but it's pretty awesome. Another channel that I wanted to shout out is going to be the TR Show. So it's definitely a Grow Network channel. However, the thing about that is I have met a lot of fabulous people through the TR, and these are people that have kept in contact with me. They've watched my videos, they comment, they do all of that. So let me look. I'm going to check real quick at some of these. 710 is oiled upside down. I think that is hilarious. Isn't that funny?
Sure. That's
a great name. And so KNR, you said it, and KNR said it is. It is absolutely. This is one of those places where I don't think the camera is going to do it justice, especially right now the way the light is. It's super sunny, but it's at the wrong angle. Our videos are going to be amazing, but I can tell you that much.
Well, it's still beautiful here.
It is so beautiful here.
I'm having a hard time looking at this thing because it's so pretty out here.
Ugh.
We got sailboats here tied to the dock, and we got jet skis moving out of the marina out into the ocean, into the Gulf of Mexico. People at picnic tables enjoying the shade under trees and eating food. And then there's the beach. People out by the beach. Can't quite see the beach from here as far as if they're in the water or not, but we can see this water. It's just pretty.
It's just that beautiful.
You showed it to him, right?
Yeah, I tried to. Maybe before we finish up, if we walk down here, we might be able to see a little bit better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I tried to show it.
And we can see US 1, the bridge, which is probably an eighth of a mile away from here. We can see it clearly.
So Griswold says they're heading to the Keys next year on a cruise. It's beautiful.
I saw that.
That is beautiful. It's beautiful here.
Yeah, so I would assume you're going to be going to Key West because I know there's a big port at Key West at Mallory Square because that's where we go every year to watch the sunset. And they have, street performers out there doing stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's where you guys will be heading.
We haven't had a chance to even take it in. I mean, this is a yearly trip for us. This is my second year coming in a row. He's been coming most of his life.
Yeah, I think I have probably anywhere from 18 to 20 years in a row being at Bahia Honda State Park. Not actually being at this park. When I first started coming, I stayed in like hotels in Marathon, and I would drive over here and catch lobsters and stuff. But wasn't long. I was tenting probably for 15 years, tenting
in the Keys.
In the Keys, and didn't bother me a bit. Just a lot of work. And then I came across a customer of mine that I had that had an old RV in their yard. And I said, hey, if you're ever going to sell that, it was like a 19-foot travel trailer hybrid, which if you look in the videos, you'll see that trailer that I've fixed up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got a call from them a couple of years after I mentioned that to them. They just said, hey, you still interested in that camper? And I'm like, yeah. And I went over and picked it up and traded some labor for it. And I fixed it up and took it to the Keys 2 years ago. Matter of fact, it's literally 2 years ago this week. First time ever being in an RV, and loved it. Loved the simplicity of preparation and storage and
the air conditioning.
And air conditioning in a restroom inside your camper instead of, you know, in a tent. You got to go to the bathroom all the time, take a shower, and then come on back, and
Yeah.
and then change clothes. It's hot. And when I say hot, that's an understatement. It's humid and it's hot. So it's miserable if you're not in the water for too long.
Yeah. And we need to do that. We need to get into some water.
So I don't know somebody mentioned that the signal was bad in the beginning.
It was their signal. It wasn't ours.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was theirs.
So we should have stayed in the air conditioning.
We could have stayed in the air conditioning.
Because when I popped it up over there in the parking lot, I was like, oh, wait, the signal looks good. But anyway, we'll give it a shot another time.
Airplane, you're welcome for tossing the link. I don't know how good it will, you know. I'm just one person. But I think if we all do this, then we have a great chance of helping a lot of people. On hours, we need about 3,000 hours.
I think what
so we need a lot. It's okay, Kadar.
I think for me, what made me want to watch someone else's channel, because that's what we want. We want people to watch our channel. When someone chatted on my comments and said something about themselves, or maybe gave a compliment about your video and say, hey, that's a nice video. Where'd you learn to do that? Or
hey, Millie Moments.
All that.
Woo-hoo.
So when somebody's curious about me, I'm curious about them. So maybe that would be something to start with. Go to some other YouTube channel and comment on the video, and maybe they'll find you interesting and start looking at your content. And that would be a way to get matter of fact, somebody that commented to us,
yep,
I looked at their channel and they were brand new. They just got 100 subscribers, and when they talked, they were very energetic, happy, and enjoying what they were doing, and young people. And I sent them an instant comment saying, hey, we want to interview you. And they were like, yeah, that'd be great. So we're going to try to bring them on one of our lives or something and talk to them about their channel. And hopefully you will see that. That'll give them exposure.
Yep. Nursing Your Travel Bug. I know you know who they are too, because I noticed you had left them a comment in the same. I went and looked at their intro. So they commented on our Rainbow Springs. I think
yes.
They commented on Rainbow Springs. And so, of course, I went and checked them out, and their intro was hilarious, and they're travel nurses. So Nursing Our Travel Bugs, if you are there, still in here, I'm going to see if I can find their name.
Somebody also who was new to YouTube contacted us when we only had, 300 subscribers, 200 subscribers?
Yeah.
They contacted us and wanted to interview us, which we thought, well, that's a great idea. We should reach out to other people.
RVDJ, I posted the link. So if you want to click on the link, we can definitely try it and see how the internet is. Homestead
Yes.
Aquarius. Awesome.
You got to do the StreamYard, right?
Yep.
Go through StreamYard and try to join us, and then we can get you up. Right now we have 6 people, so we don't have a bunch of people watching, but we're thankful for the ones we have. So,
okay, so the other channel, if any of you guys that can post links can post it, is called Happily Ever Hanks. Hanks, as in
Hank Williams
Hank
Jr.
Williams Jr.
Hanks.
Happily Ever Hanks, all one word. I could probably do it. Let's see.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, so she's looking
bottom
for
of our
their.
hearts.
She's got their channel, and she's gonna copy the link, right?
Yep.
She's copying the link so she can share it with you guys. So that's what she's doing. And in the background is a beautiful harbor marina at Bahia Honda State Park, which we just got here and unhitched and drove over here really fast to get an internet signal.
So that's the channel I was talking about, Happily Ever Hanks. They are hilarious. Watch their intro. I was dying laughing. I mean,
It also was beautiful because they were on
Nicely.
location at some places, and one of them was they were at the top of a waterfall on the very top, and they were holding the camera up doing a selfie, and they looked down the waterfall. It was really beautiful.
that channel. It's one of those ones where you look at it and you're like, if anybody ever watches,
They should
like,
already be very big.
keep your daydreams and those bigger changing lanes, those bigger channels.
They just got charisma.
They've got charisma. They've got the personality. Yeah, they're super cute, super friendly. I mean, reached right out to us. The keys are beautiful, Deb. They are absolutely beautiful. Hot, but we literally unhitched because we had to unhitch so we could get here.
Yeah.
I have no first impressions right now,
We
other than I'm hot.
we had a hard time getting our camper in the site because somebody across the street from our site had their truck not in the road but on their site. It was like right on the edge of the road, and we have a 30-foot travel trailer and a 25-foot truck.
All together, we're 54 inches long.
We were hard to try to get our trailer to swing in the campsite. We literally had to pull out and go around the block and come in at a different direction. All right, we got RV DJ coming in.
There you are.
How's it going?
I am driving up the Garden State Parkway, trying to get home.
Oh, okay. Great. And
I just came.
Your first name is Sonia?
My first name is Sonia. Yes.
Sonia, thank you.
All right. Cool. So you're driving. Be careful.
Yes. Well, I'm about 20 minutes from my house.
So we saw that you had 2 gigs yesterday, right?
I had 2 gigs yesterday. Thank God it wasn't super humid like it has been. Right now I'm looking at my thermometer on the truck and it says 98. So I managed to escape all the humidity that came out today. So yeah, it's a little crazy.
It's very humid here.
I feel you. I work outside. I'm a roofer.
Oh, yeah.
I've been outside but most of my life working outside.
So all those people that you're connecting with, make sure you're watching a video. You're going to leave a comment. Click their notification bells. Make sure you're hitting like on it. If you're not doing that notifications or the comments on them, they're not going to know you were there. I get maybe half of the subscriber notifications, so I don't always know when somebody has subscribed to us. I count on going back into my YouTube studio and looking at the comments. So those comments are what leads me to turn around and check you guys out. So make sure you're doing that.
Yeah, and I kind of do like behind her. I go behind her and look for anybody who's commented on our videos.
Because I will miss them.
And see if we have not commented back. I try to hit a like and try to say thank you very much or something to relate to them.
And if I can't immediately subscribe to somebody because of, maybe I've hit my limit, because there's limits out there and I've hit them some days.
Right.
I make sure that I at least am going to their videos and watching some of their videos and commenting on their videos, because I want everybody to know that I am here and I am supporting you. And as soon as I can support you in any other way, like a subscription, then I will. And so I always follow through with that. So I think that's important. And you can always put a little message in there when you're doing the comment. Hey, it's great to meet you. I saw you had posted on another video and I liked that video also. And your video is really, really great. And hopefully I can get connected with you soon. Leave some good messages for people.
Okay.
Rayleigh Creative drives me crazy when people don't comment, because some keep them off and you never know.
I wanted to make a channel that was a little bit different. This was kind of like my idea, because I'm currently furloughed from my day job, my regular 40-hour week job. I have, this side DJ business that it's a legit business that I do during the summer on the weekends down at the Jersey Shore. And I wanted to, and because I do it at 6 different campgrounds at the very bottom of Jersey in Cape May County, I wanted to make a channel that was a little bit different. I mean, yeah, I have somebody that, I'm a camper. I have a camper, but I'm also a DJ.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make it something that was a little bit different. Like, okay, this is where I'm at, yesterday. This is where I'm at, this weekend. And also I put in, before we were actually allowed to start doing our entertainment again up here, we went out to different places. We did the Cape May Whale Watcher, so I did a video on that. That was a really cool experience. A couple of parks that were in the area. And I want to do one next weekend, probably from Cape May itself, besides Sunset Beach, maybe, Washington Mall, the shopping area and stuff like that. So I felt that was kind of like a good thing to do because, here I am.
Different.
I'm a camper, but yet I'm also a DJ. So it would kind of fit. So
you need to come to Florida and DJ.
Oh, trust me, if I could get there,
I mean,
I would do it during the winter.
Yeah.
Right,
Come during the winter. So Homestead Aquarius wanted to know what's the limit is to subscribers. You worry about losing folks. I don't know that there is a set limit there. It seems to be a ratio. So if you are subscribed to more than a certain percentage over what has subscribed to you, it will tell you cannot subscribe. It almost also limits you, and I want to say it's 200 a day in the beginning to how many people you can subscribe to at one time in one day. And I know, the reason why that they do that is because they don't want, bots and all that trying to connect to people. And, they want to make sure that people are making real connections. And, I know people are like, well, what does YouTube care? Because it's AdSense. And you would think that YouTube would want us all to hit that magic 1,000 and that, 4,000 of watch hours because it's going to make them more money. But there's got to be something in there that we're not getting, because I have literally been unsubscribed from people that I know I subscribed to. I did it myself. I subscribed, I clicked notifications, and I've went back to check, and suddenly they're not subscribed to me, and I don't unsubscribe from people. So if I'm subscribed to you, unless you do something really wonky and really, something that doesn't quite mesh, I don't unsubscribe. So the only way that you would have been unsubscribed from me is if YouTube did it or some kind of glitch in the system, which I know has happened. You're not even in the picture.
Yeah. I would also want to say that why are we doing, what's our motive to do YouTube? We have several, but we still need to have fun while doing it, because if it's got to be a labor of love kind of thing, because if we don't like doing it and it's too much of like a job, we're going to lose the love. And that's what makes good videos is we love what
and
we
you don't
do.
want to make it boring either,
Right.
You have to keep the interest there.
Yeah. And another person, I look at like Traveling Robert. This is the shirt I have for Traveling Robert. He's been doing it over 10 years. It took him 10 years. Actually, it took him about 7-8 years to be able to go full time, and I would say it would take any of us normal people that aren't charismatic and having all the cool stuff take 3 years to get there,
Mm-hmm.
So it's a long marathon. It's not something we're going to, boom, we're viral and now we're a hit.
Right.
For us normal
and I love
folks,
Robert. We watch Robert religiously, Robert's got his content is very very entertaining.
We've met him.
I haven't met him yet.
He's just as real. He's the same in person as he is that you see him. He's, we met him at the Tampa RV show, and he's just the same.
We're actually
friendly.
We're trying to get him to, if he's able to get to Jersey in the fall, like he wants to come to Cape May, and he said, I actually I can get him into the campground where my camper is without any problems, or they're not going to charge him or anything like that. So we have that set up. As long as he can get here, we've been going back and forth with it. So see what happens.
Somebody was talking about renting a campground and having a meetup at a campground.
Yeah, the Roberts Fest.
Yeah, and I said, hey, I know somebody.
Yeah, we actually know somebody.
I know somebody that owns a campground. And
well, there you go. There you
and
go.
somebody else, the person that was supposed to follow up, has not followed up with me. So
We talked to the owner, and the owner's like, "Sure, I just need some dates
right,
Nice.
and capacity and things like that.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a huge campground, but it's probably big enough that anybody who'd want to come could probably come. Hey, Shayna, want to make sure I said hi to you. You know what? We didn't bring a mask in here, and we could have gotten a key lime pie on a stick.
Yeah, we got to eat first.
Here, take this.
Key
I
lime
got one
pie
here.
on a stick.
I got one right here.
Yeah. Well, our truck is right here. I just parked over at the beach. It's not that far. So if we really want it, we can. But I'm one of those guys that got to eat.
We got to eat. Yeah,
I got to eat my dinner before I have dessert.
like we left this morning so early that, and then with everything that happened, we didn't have breakfast. Then we pulled over and had breakfast
In a Winn-Dixie parking
in a
lot.
Winn-Dixie parking lot. We cooked breakfast.
The Dixie.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
So and then
that's it. That's been what we've had today, except for I had a handful of Cheez-Its
yes, the ones that were holding up the laptop in
Yeah.
the pickup truck,
in the pickup truck.
which I'm addicted
Yeah,
to.
I was still knocked out at 7:30 this
Hey,
morning.
Aaron
so unfortunately, I
Jemison.
missed it.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, I was telling everybody, you know, I don't think you were on here yet. I had posted in my description a bunch of channels that I wanted everybody to kind of get connected with. And I went through there and told them the right way to do it. And it's channels that are a little bit of everything. So if you've got anything, Aaron, if you want to post any other ones that you think might, sorry, there's ants everywhere, that might work, let me know. And we could put that. Shana Craft says key lime pie on a stick. I guess you're not old enough
Wow.
to eat dessert first.
No, we're not. No, I think we're smarter to know. That's me. I know my stomach, and I want to be able to enjoy my dessert and not ruin it with dinner afterwards. I want to keep that dessert flavor in my mouth for as long as possible. Especially a key lime pie on a stick dipped in chocolate.
It is.
Oh my God!
It is.
Yes.
Wow.
They're everywhere. They sell them at convenience stores down here. They're everywhere.
I even ordered them when we lived up further north in Florida. I actually ordered them from Key West and had them delivered on dry ice to surprise him.
Yeah, it was great.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
it was-
Aaron. Let me fix that for you.
Hold on a second. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna when we get off of here,
Fix
we're
that
gonna
for you.
go back to the campsite
Hold on a
and
second.
break out the grill and cook us
All right.
some steaks. And then after we have steaks, I still got to set up the camper. I got to put out my stabilizers. I got to put out what else do you got to do? Level front to back.
Yep, we haven't leveled.
Yes, and do all that. And I got to put out some bug spray, because the bugs are bad around here and the ants are horrible. So
Aaron, you should have a wrench now.
we got to treat the area so we don't get bugs in our camper.
Yeah, we'll be at this spot for a week, and then
We'll move to another
then we
campsite
move to another campsite, but in the
closer
same
to the water.
in the same general vicinity. It's not far.
Yeah, so let's see. We got a question here. If you see someone here that you don't know, take a moment. Oh, so you're talking to other people in the chat line. Head over there to the channel, watch the video, leave a comment. Yes.
Yeah, and I think the comment is the key thing. Like making sure that you leave those comments.
And I saw where Deb's Way said that her brother used to own a couple of businesses right on Duval Street.
We are not close to Key West right now. How far? How
We're
long?
about a 40-minute drive or so, depending on the traffic. We're about 30 miles. We're mile marker 36, I think, here. So the end of US 1 is 0. So that's in Key West. So we're about 36 miles. But some areas are the speed limit's 35 and 45 miles an hour. So we're about 40 minutes,
And we'll probably
45 minutes.
we'll go on the scooter. It's easier to ride around the Key West on the scooter than it is to ride around with a big
Honking truck.
honking truck, that big huge.
That was another problem when we were coming in. If we want to stop and eat somewhere, you can't bring 54-foot
Butterfly.
trailer and truck to park in a parking lot and
Y'all
go
see that
have
butterfly?
dinner.
Just flew right in front of us.
Well, I'm new
Very
to the
cool.
pickup truck world, so
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have a 30-foot trailer and it weighs, over 8,000 pounds and probably 9,000 pounds wet, with everything in it. So, So we got to pull it with something that's strong enough to get it anywhere. You know,
Right.
that was the problem before. I couldn't get out of my own way.
Well, I have a 31-foot trailer, and I was pulling it. You know, when I had to move, like it's currently on a permanent site right now. But when I had to move it, I used my Traverse, and I could tow. When I had that, I had 5,200 pounds.
Whew.
I mean, I knew it was back there, but
Yep.
I didn't have any trouble with it. You know?
Yeah. So we're probably around 9,000 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, because we live in it. So like you said,
But
we
this,
got
I got this
everything.
when I got. Okay.
Yeah. So we have all our pots and
Yeah.
pans.
And when I
we
got to
have all our
Colorado
fancy food.
last week, I had to make sure that not only would I be able to tow my camper, which this thing tows 7,000 pounds, but I was able to fit my equipment in it. You know.
Yeah.
And right now, I don't know if you can see, it's behind me in the back seat right now.
You got a
But
whole lot extra things that you have to deal with. Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
See it?
That's why I bought a long bed.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I'm waiting. I have to go back to the dealer tomorrow. They're going to put the hard tonneau cover on it, and then I can put everything in the bed. But in the meantime, it's got to sit back here because I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not.
Well, I have my
open
scooter
bed.
and my kayak and my firewood and our lawn chairs, all kinds of stuff in there.
I watched that video yesterday and I was laughing, and my boyfriend said to me, "How much more stuff are they going to put in that truck?" And that's when I left a comment, you know, that his mom used to pack everything but the kitchen sink in the, you know.
Well, you know, we've been here. I've been here a lot of times and regret not bringing certain things. Going next time, I'm bringing that.
Yeah.
So
We
you know,
brought it. We actually even have an extra refrigerator.
when you want to glamp and not camp, you got to bring all the glamp equipment.
What are you doing? Stop! Don't just.
So the
Oh, my
lobster rolls in Key West are probably amazing. I've never had a lobster roll in Key West. The lobsters here are different than like the New England lobsters, the Maine lobsters.
Mm-hmm.
They're spiny lobsters or the Caribbean lobsters. I mean, that's one of our points of coming is it's mini season Tuesday.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, so we're hoping to catch our lobster.
I'm trying to read
quota.
the comment over there that Deb's Way says, "Laugh out loud, Robert. You have to go there one day. It's a beautiful place. Back in the 70s, it was very much a tropical paradise." And where was that? I missed where we were talking about.
Yeah, we will be going to Key West. Whenever
Oh yeah,
we're
we
here.
go to Key West every year.
Yeah, when we're here, we usually spend a day or two down in Key West.
Yeah,
driving down.
last time we ate at Blue Haven with my sister about 2 years ago, and then last year we were at
I can't think of what the name
Fogarty. It wasn't Fogarty, was it? No, that's
No.
that's in St. Augustine. But there was a restaurant where they have the misters on the fans out there in the patio.
You have to.
Very nice,
That, yeah.
very nice place.
Yeah.
Last time I was in Florida was 25 years ago. 25 years ago. It's been a while.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just like anywhere, things change. I tell people when I talked about my history here in the Keys when I was a kid, my family was coming here before I knew I was a child, you know, before I was aware. And I came here before they built the new overseas highway. I drove on the old overseas highway back before 72 when they built a new overseas highway. So I've been coming here since I was a little baby.
Wow.
So Deb, why don't you make a drive on down here? Maybe we can meet. That would be pretty cool.
So Deb says he lives 4 to 5 hours away from Key West. Well, we only live about 7 hours away from Key West.
Yeah.
Straight
Yeah,
through.
Deb, don't you live over towards the west coast, like Sarasota?
Yeah,
I
because you
wanna-
can
I
jump
wanna
on
say you were, like-
75 and just head all the way down. Oh, we're going to get lobsters diving down there, Homestead, no doubt. No problem getting my limit every year.
And eating them.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to have the GoPro set up to where I have a head mount, so I'm hoping it'll work with my mask. I can have the it's not a GoPro, but our action camera mounted on my forehead while I'm trying to, you know, catch the lobster. So hopefully we'll have some firsthand action of catching lobsters and bagging lobsters.
Yeah, I'm not the best
and
at
cleaning
catching.
them and cooking them and eating them.
And eating them. That's the best part.
Well, we had this weekend at the campground. We had Christmas. It was Christmas in July weekend,
Oh, cool.
and I went to go use my. I told you my knockoff wannabe action camera, which actually works pretty well, and both batteries were dead. So I had to shoot the video that I got on my phone.
Yeah.
So I was so mad.
Yeah.
So
Deb's Way asked where we're going after this.
Home.
We got to go to work. We work.
Home.
We work our regular jobs. So I am a maintenance tech, a roofing maintenance tech for our school, public school system. So I go there, do a 40-hour work week, and this is my 2 weeks off, and then we'll be back to work, and then we'll be off to do maintenance on the RV and clean the RV and see my grandchildren, and then plan our next trip. Hopefully in a couple of weeks, we'll go somewhere else.
I think we already have something planned.
We were talking about John Dickinson. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to get
John
in there.
Dickinson State
John
Park.
Dickinson State Park. We've been hearing a lot of good things about that state park.
Homestead Aquarius. Home for us is the Space Coast of Florida. So where the rockets launch, like the Titusville area, Mims area.
Yeah,
But
Mims.
most people, if I say it's where like Port Canaveral, it's where they launch all the rockets. That's where we're from.
Right. We have pictures of the rocket launch from our front yard.
We can see the rockets go from right in front of our house. You went sideways and upside down and back up.
No, my phone rang and then I lost the audio, and
Oh,
I got the audio, but it's not coming through the car anymore. I don't know.
Oh,
It's
okay.
whatever.
did you
It's
turn off
whatever.
your car?
Yeah, it was coming through the Bluetooth, and then the phone rang, and I declined the call, and now I'm trying to get the audio back.
Yeah, Homestead Aquarius. Pretty much could take US One all the way to our house, to where we're living right now. Not our house. We don't own a home, but we could take US One literally all the way to Mims, which is literally less than a quarter mile from where we are staying right now. Oh, we lost RV DJ.
Yeah.
Sonia. So it was great that you came in, Sonia. We really are happy
Appreciate
that
that.
you came in. Let's see what time it is. We got 5 minutes.
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not too bad here. I mean, I'm not sweating like a pig.
I am. I think mine is because I ran out of water.
Yeah, I need it. I ran out of water before I even got here.
It's empty.
So
So Deb's Way, yeah, you do. We are pretty close to each other. And I think when we posted that we were, I
Yeah.
think when we were at Silver Springs, I think you had said something about
Isn't-
being close to being
isn't
there.
Oviedo near Highway 50? I'm wondering. I'm not sure. Because Highway 50 on the east end of Highway 50 is Titusville, and we're just on the edge of Titusville, just north of Titusville. You're welcome, RV DJ Sonia. Thank you so much for coming in. We're glad we could help.
Griswold Family Vacay. What is the best place to eat in Key West? It depends. I
Don't
mean,
know.
there's no. I don't think we've ever had a bad place.
I don't eat a ton in Key West. Well, we ate somewhere a year ago that was wonderful. I can't remember
So
the name.
we're gonna look for that place though.
Yeah, hopefully we can find.
Hopefully
the
we can
place.
find it. We went to one place that was kind of a off the wall little. It was very nice, very nicely decorated.
It was not on Duval Street. It was not
wasn't
the
on-
main
it was,
drive.
Yeah, it was kind of off the beaten path, and we walked in there because the place we had walked into before looked like a party zone, and we weren't in the party zone.
It was a deck, pool, beach party type thing, and everybody was in their bathing suits and jumping in and out of the pool with drinks in their hand. It
yeah,
was-
and the shots were
and the
lined up.
music was
and
loud, and they were
swim up
having
bar.
fun.
And we were like, yeah.
You know, that's fun when you're young, but we
We're
want to
not.
have a quiet,
We're not.
nice, enjoyable dinner without having flies flying in or around our food and
Yeah.
people in bikinis
So-
running in front of us.
We will let you know what that restaurant was because it was very reasonably priced. They had great drinks, great food, great atmosphere, great staffing. It was wonderful.
Yes, there's a party. Is that party tonight?
That party is tonight. So
Nice-
make
they dream
sure
about nice things.
Aaron's posted the link. There's a link in the description. If we could get 200 people at that party, I believe there's going to be a whole screen of twerking.
Yes, and if you like
May
our
or may
video,
not be a good
we got
thing.
11 people here. If everybody would smash the like button, that would help very much.
That
We
would.
appreciate it. Thank you for our moderators. We really appreciate you.
RV DJ made it home. That's good. Made it home nice and safe, I hope. Anybody know who is coming up after us?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, like we said before,
Griswold, absolutely.
for those of you that had just come in recently, because we see some new people came in, we literally just got our camper parked, and Sherry said we're supposed to be live like 2 minutes ago.
Like now.
And I went okay, and I just unhitched the camper, and we took off because we don't have any internet where we're at. We really don't have any.
I've tried to bring it up while he was unhitching, and I'm like,
this is the campground store that we're at that has free Wi-Fi. So we literally drove up to the campground store, and that's where we're at. So after this, we're heading back to the camper and get it set up.
Yeah, we're gonna get it all set up, and this is probably where we'll be doing all of our lives, unless we do them on location, like at Key West or something.
Right. Yeah, and we'll probably pop in with some live somewhere along the way.
Whenever we see we have a good signal, maybe we'll pop up and do something.
Yeah.
And Griswold, we'll give you a list of what we think.
Yes, one of our main goals of being here, besides having fun and having vacay, is to document every campsite in this campground.
Yep.
And every store and every place to have fun. We're going to dedicate a day to do that, or a couple of days to do that, and majorly document Bahia Honda State Park.
Yep.
And then secondary, we'll try to get some restaurants in the area.
Yep.
In Key West.
Yep. So if you saw, like, we're going to break up probably the Florida Keys trip. It's going to be like lots of episodes, because there's just going to be a lot of information.
Yeah, a lot of information.
So Aaron's going to be there. If we hit the 200 people, I will be live and twerking. Oh my gosh, I still have to see that. Art of RVing is next. Awesome. So we make sure we can check them out and we can give them a raid. And Aaron, I need to get with you about a camp sign. I saw all those camp signs. You and me have to talk. That would be pretty awesome. All right. It is now 2:59 according to my laptop.
So yeah, we're glad you guys came in. We're sorry that the new people came in and kind of late, but we want to make room for the next one up.
Yeah.
What was it called? RV what?
The Art of RVing.
Art of RVing. Yes.
I wonder if Gus will be on there.
Go watch their channel and give them support. Hit the like button.
Brian Griffin, if we pray for better internet, then we have to suffer the effects of 6G or 7G, though.
Yeah. Right. You imagine that, right?
There's just not internet down here.
Well,
our cell signal's not even good.
You consider it's a sliver of land. There's not a lot of land out here to
land.
put cell phone towers and stuff.
All right. So go raid. We will see you all later.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.